What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 87 of my Total Warhammer 3 Boris Ursus and Urogni's Zinoviev campaign. So as we saw last time, Middenheim fell to Beledna the Defender via reverse siege tactics, and it was both pretty fun and very appropriate for somebody named the Defender. Now after this, we're going to have to push up north to Gorsel, Brokewater, and Marienburg. Obviously, Marienburg is one of our main targets, as it is another cash cow like Erengrad, presuming that we can build the Marienburg Harbor like everyone else can. I think that pretty much everyone can build the Marienburg Harbor, so I'm not too worried about that one, but I mean, you never know. Otherwise, we still got a fair few things to do. Boris, you can... wait, you can move, but you can't reach Karakazorn in one turn, so I guess we'll leave you where you are. Urogni, you can certainly move. Do we need to build anything in this territory? We do not. Therefore, Urogni, you're going to, I guess, start moving towards the Forbidden Citadel. I suppose we could go southward to grab Fort Stroghoff, but perhaps not super necessary. I'm a little bit worried about opening up a front that's a little bit too wide to, you know, police with just two armies as we currently have here. On the other hand, it looks like Nicholas Thorpes is going to take Fort Stroghoff. Damn, if we could steal Alberic, I would probably take Fort Stroghoff for ourselves, because I would really rather have this than have the AI have it. But, you know, if we don't have a choice, we don't have a choice. Maybe we'll swap some other territory for him. I mean, Stirland doesn't have many. The problem is Fort Stroghoff is kind of hidden away, and it's going to be difficult to reach it. But anyway, as I was saying, Urogni, time to proceed forward. I think... yeah, we have to do raiding stance, so it'll take several turns to go here. Alright, fine. Moving raiding. Oh, it looks like they're actually building up a force here. Ooh. Now I'm thinking, what if we're better off actually suffering the attrition by moving to march stance and being able to hit them in one turn? You know what? Probably better off doing so. Gonna have to fight the battle anyway, but let's not allow them to build too big of a force here. Ooh, if it isn't Skarbrand. But why is Skarbrand up here? What are you doing up here? You're not fighting with the Legion of Chaos. Maybe he's trying to go after the Altar of Spawns. He is at war with these guys, ironically. Huh. Okay, well, I have no idea. We'll leave Skarbrand to his own devices, and if he wants to fight Urogni, well, that's his funeral. Now, we do have a plague still at Blackfang. I'm not sure, but it looks like Alexander Castina's army does not. Therefore, we should probably start moving northward with and start taking territories. We could go through Firemouth, and that will make an entire province, though I suppose Boris could do the same thing. Eagle Aries are part of Carrick Vrag every time. Alright, fine. You're gonna go up here. You're gonna go into encamp stance, and I'm gonna hope that the plague doesn't get transferred. Willing to bet Spurt Mildew is actually gonna run away. He's not gonna fight us with a billion Nurglings, that's for damn sure. Alrighty, Tsarina Catherine, you also have a ways to go. So a ways you shall go. Up here. Keep moving through Allied territory. Alrighty, next up, Svetlana Ritsto, you don't need to move anywhere. Marat Fedosov, we need to delete you, but I guess if the Great Hall of Greases is going to rebel next turn, you can defend it. That's you. Now, where is our new army? That's Svetlana Stefanovich. You gotta keep in mind that we will need another Patriarch, well, when we find a decent one. Alrighty, that's fine as it is then. And I believe that's it. Minus any potential buildings, which there are none. Okay, well then, that's definitely it. You... I'd love to collect the income, but not yet. Okay, fine. Skip this, unassign skill points, outposts. Actually, wait. Do you guys now have any decent buildings that we can make good use outposts out of? No, not really. Maybe if they take Krugenwald and Brass Keep, they will build some and then we'll upgrade their outposts. But for now, not really worth our time. Ventress Death Metal moving around in the Realm of Chaos. I have no idea why the camera went there, since we can't actually see them. That's actually kind of weird. On the bright side, since we've reduced the amount of On the amount of factions on the map, the end turns are quite quick. Rebellion Ivory Road. Yes, we knew about that one. And you are going to immediately destroy it. And you're gonna sit in Great Hall of Greases for a while. Yeah, we're gonna delete this army, so it doesn't matter. You can... just pardon the captives. Tiny amount of cash, but do it. Ally mobilized against settlement. Settlement besieged Zoyshank. By Rebel Warplicker. That seems like a... Why? Why would you do this? Your army is garbage. I mean, I get that it has a couple Skull Crushers in there, but I don't see why you would possibly think to do this. And yeah, Fort Strogov has now been taken by Stirland. Annoying, but what can you do? Alrighty, time to move you up. Crit failure. You got 3 turns to get to where you need to go. Oh, our steel tech is going to be gone then. That's a shame. Technology research though, Port Merchants Guild, quite useful. Black Blood Pass is going to rebel at the Hell Pit. That's fine. That's not going to change anything. Training complete, Beledna Gospodar and Svetlana Harashko. And Ice Court training reduction. Nice pickups. Alrighty, so back to Ice Court. And we'll get a few more then. Let's go, let's go. Might as well keep on using that. Atamans. We have a question for you, new guy. Drill Master or Master Builder? Definitely Master Builder. Since you're still building stuff, and that should be not it. Looks like there's another one. Observant construction time versus secret foes. Well, honestly, neither one is all that useful. I'd placate dodge. Oh, speaking of dodge, it just went down, didn't it? Alrighty, dodge back up, and there we go, invoke it. There we go. Doubling our income, 3,000 gold, a little over 3,000, 3,300 I think, or 3,200, just from that dodge. Love it. Next up, you. I was gonna get bear baiting next to power up our Warbear Riders, not that they need it, mind you. But I do want to double check if there's anything else useful. Oh, you know, missile resistant for all types of... You know what, that's actually pretty good. 10% for all of our ranged line. I do like that. Ooh, income from ports. Oh... Does that include Erengrad Harbor? This might, you know what, that might be a considerable amount of cash. I'd rather go for cash than for anything that powers up our armies, because our armies are already pretty damn solid, you know?
Ursun sends us a gift.
That he does. Alrighty. Now let's check out the building stuff, since we've done the other admin types. Epoxy, walls, please, and market. Walls and market. Now, are you about to be hit by this army? Yeah, looks like they're going to bypass Yechich and go directly for Sepuxi, which is what we expected. Will they siege us? They could probably just straight up attack. They do have a... they have Bloodthirsters in there. We could try to give chase. They crossed the river here. We can cross through Yechich, however. Alright, fine. And you're gonna move up here. They shouldn't be able to reach us even... Well, especially not in regular stance. You're actually a bigger army, but you can't siege Prague, so I'm not worried about it. Assassin guy, you want to go after Demahar Hemophone here? Hemonphone, rather. And did we do the... No, we did not do the Specialist, Wound, Hinder Replenishment, Damage Building, Cleanse Corruption, and this all does not matter. I really feel like one of these should be something that actually helps you on the map like this stuff does, but whatever. Assassin is as Assassin does. I don't know why I decided to say that. Ursun's Roar. Daj's Winter Song of Sunlight. Daj's Song of Winter Sunlight, rather. Let's go with this. No particular reason. And just because I like Daj, there we go. And you can't be immortal for one more turn. Okie dokie. We'll move the armies in a second. Let's do a little bit of admin. Unless somebody gets to attack. Now, I think, Boris, you're going to settle a... Well, settlement. You're going to settle Carrick Zorn. I'm just looking around for where the heck that rogue army went. There was another full stack somewhere around here, and we haven't seen it. What the heck happened? It still has me greatly concerned. But anyway, colonize this. There we go. Gonna take a little while to repair, but at least Carrick Zorn is a pretty nice settlement with 8 potential buildings. You can start collecting income. No, you can't. It's useless. Hopefully we don't get plagued up here. Marat Fedosov, get in this settlement. And now we're gonna have to keep Power of the Church here for a while. I think I did another Power of the Church somewhere else down here, but I don't remember. Oh wait, no, it would have been here in the Goramadny, but we can keep that on. Because the plagues spreading is just so irritating. Ooh, also, Sioktraken. Get yourself an upgrade. Ooh, or do we upgrade Krakadordan or Winterpire instead first, because they're at tier 2? Winterpire and Krakadordan are both kind of exposed right now, yeah. At least Sioktraken has somebody guarding it. Alright, fine. We'll keep it like that. At the very least, the growth here is pretty massive. Also, Urogny. You know what? Let's have a fight right now. Ooh, you've actually built up a decent amount. You know what? Let's make this a cinematic battle, because I don't know whether we'll get another one this episode. Plus, it's always lovely to watch Urogny go to work. And then we'll do a little bit more admin. I just want to break up the admin a little bit. Oh, we got 3 Frostworms to work with. Very nice. Casualties high. Let's see about it.
After all Kislev has endured, why would we ever quiver before these milksops?
Alrighty, some arrows dropping near Urogny and he just ignoring them. Alright, this I think might be a pretty fun battle. Granted, we have the advantage as we usually do with Urogny's force, but I don't think that Urogny's faced off against a decent / significant air force in quite a while. Maybe not ever. We faced a few flying units, but 3 Frostworms and a couple of those Feral Manticores. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that works out for the enemy. In the meantime, of course, we will be doing our bombardments, so that means the artillery is going to get to work, and it is going to take a while. Obviously, the rest of our forces are just going to move up, and it's going to take some time, but we're going to do this systematically, and hopefully force the Air Force to come to us. Alrighty, Hellblaster volley guns, or not Hellblaster volley guns. I would want a Hellblaster volley gun, but not in this army. Hellstorm rocket batteries doing their work. And let's see, not too bad, though we've already managed to delete their Pox Riders, or were those the Toads? I don't know. They're already dead, so it's too late to check. Alright, knocking a few of those units down. Oh man, I can't wait to do this with blood. Man, I gotta say, this little platform has taken a lot of extra shots, or... They're not direct hits, but I thought that it would go down much quicker. Like, a couple volleys from a Streltsy unit would probably rip this thing apart, but rockets don't do that much damage, at least not individually, when they're not targeting it. A little bit odd, but interesting. Really not something I expected, although they do a good job knocking units down that are on top of the said platform. And there we go, now we got our Streltsy firing, and this thing shouldn't be alive much longer. Now it's got 1200 HP. Gonna get a few axes thrown back at us, and then the platform should fall with the next volley. Hey, don't let them chuck axes. They're just throwing them at Urogny, he doesn't care. He eats axes for breakfast, among several other things. Alrighty, and 128, so one more hit from something should bring it down. Lovely. And it looks like they want to charge out of there. That seems like a terrible idea. We have a massive line of Streltsy, and the Kossars are coming up as well. Yeah, where are you guys going? If they really should have just ran back into the settlement. Urogny doesn't even need to lift his axes. Ouch. Yeah, alrighty. Well, we're gonna keep moving forward slowly but surely, and the formation is just going to advance. Then once again, do this systematically. We are waiting for those Air Force units to come and attack us. Over on this side, of course, we do have our war sleds firing as well, just doing a little bit of work. Of course, the enemy only have infantry here, and thus are way too slow to actually reach them, so we're free to use all of our ammunition. Unfortunately, the enemy does have shields here, so not as many of them are gonna go down to this, but it is what it is. If anything, we probably could have kept these on the main side, where we could have actually used them to, you know, attack the Mammoth, attack Air Force, and all that sort of stuff. But you know, I did what I usually do and put them in the back line. Maybe they could have capped stuff. I didn't think the enemy would keep this many units over on that side. And I didn't want to charge them into melee because they're already kind of damaged. Anyway, the rest of our army is moving in. Our Kossars are gunning down those Marauder champions. Oh, ouch, unfortunate. And while all that is happening, Uragni has sighted a target, which is the enemy mammoth. And there we are. Swing away, Uragni finally joins the battle 4 minutes in. Gonna get a Swiftwing down on him. A little bit late, I think, but oh well. Wait, I actually want to see, with his stats buffed like this, including with Swiftwing, his charge bonus is at what? 180 charge bonus, 105 melee attack, and 95 melee defense. Some nice buffs, and we could use oh man, if we had Frost Blades available in this army, not just the Tempest lore, that would be great. Not that Uragni needs it, mind you. He's already done more damage to the Feral Mammoth than I think the little Groms did. Though to be fair, the little Groms are having a little bit of a difficult time getting a bead on this Mammoth, mostly because the towers that are in the way, I think. There we go. Good job on that one. Oh, is this the Norscan towers? Oh, huh, the arrows are more like javelins, aren't they? I wonder if all Chaos Towers arrows, quote-unquote, look like that. They're always javelins, but it does make sense. Alright, there we go. Hack away, Uragni, hack away. Once again, I do wish that there were semi-destructible elements of various units. Like, Mammoths should lose tusks, at the very least, when they are sufficiently damaged, you know? Especially the larger units, I think, would benefit from losing pieces. And here we go. It looks like the defeat of the Mammoth by Uragni, who, you know, took a little bit of damage. Not that much considering we have a healing potion, but still. Looks like that's angered the enemy Air Force, and here they come. Alrighty, obviously they're not going to care about the rocket artillery. Ooh, although that did stagger this unit, although that might have been a little Grom shot, I couldn't quite tell. They are, however, being gunned down by quite a few Streltsy, and it looks like one of them is already at half HP, and the other one is about to follow suit as well. It looks like they're going to get their Frost Breaths out on our Streltsy, however. There we go, here come the Frost Breaths. And it looks like the enemy has decided to use all 3 Frost Breaths on a single unit of armored Kossars, taking them down to 36 HP. I mean, that's actually pretty good for our side. Taking one unit down to about 25% HP or 20% HP with the 3 Frost Breaths, that is a lot invested into that. And down goes the Frostworm after its Frost Breaths, not able to do anything. I was about to say impaled upon the bones down here, but it looks like it's become a bouncy Frostworm. I'd never seen that before. Why did it go up and down like that? Alrighty, well, down it goes now to lie amongst the bones and become bones itself. Circle of life out here in Norsca. Anyway, ooh, these guys are doing a nice little dive where they circle around, and that's actually probably a good thing because it's most likely preventing some of our units from firing. Of course, we are able to meet them in battle on the ground with both of our heroes while Uragni is busy out here dueling another Frostworm. We were able to get a Tormentor Sword to stop these Feral Manticores and then debuff them with the Helm of Discord as well. Of course, we don't have a lot of units down here as the majority of ours are up here, but it should be enough to bring them down. One of our other Streltsy units is currently gunning down the last remaining Frostworm, and oh wait, no, there's another one out here. The one that Uragni was engaging, which decided no, it didn't want any part of that and is gonna run away. Okay, well, fair enough. I mean, you can't blame the thing. And I did summon the Elemental Bear at this time as well, and the reason I decided to do that was because there was a lot of enemy units on the side, and I was hoping to distract them from running at us at the same time as the Air Force. On top of that, I was thinking that maybe the Frostworms would land and attack the bear, which one did at the end, but, you know, a little bit late. The Frostworm tried to charge while he was running away from Uragni and then promptly got gunned down by everything. And there we go, now taking fire from Streltsy and from Armored Kossars. And down you go, buddy. Yeah, they are quite fragile. You definitely got to be careful with the things. I got a lot of mileage out of them in my Warhammer 2 Throg campaign, and I actually really like the unit. I mean, the Frost Breath alone sometimes got more kills than the entire army, but the things had potential to die really quickly if you weren't careful. Now here comes some Frost Rolls, speaking of Throg campaign. Right on cue. Ooh, and Uragni brings one down with a swing of his axe, very nice. And another one down with a swing of his axe. Oh, I like to see that. There we go, just ignoring those little marauders as they're barely any threat. And he's just fighting out here alone. He needed to have some fun. Well, since the Streltsy got all the Frost Dragon kills because they were too scared to fight Uragni. Alrighty, gonna get some hail down after Uragni's already softened up the enemy targets. And hard to see. I'm sure Uragni's used to fighting under hail. And there we go. Let's see what's left of this. Looks like he's basically killed the Norsca Nice Trolls. They wouldn't have taken much damage from the hail, and the Marauders are about to go down, and now the Streltsy are going to help out as well. We've actually run out of ammo on our armored Kossars, and I think that's it for the Hellstorm rocket battery ammo as well. Alrighty, well, I guess it's time to head to the interior of the enemy settlement, though they've lost basically half their army at this point, and they've lost almost all of their elites. So without their Air Force and without their Mammoth, they just basically have the Lord, and I think a unit of Fimir out here somewhere. Yeah, Fimir Warriors plus Lord, plus, oh, there's a Werekin out here as well. But other than that, not much. Anyway, Uragni, keep wrecking face, please. I know you spent 5 minutes watching your army do all the work, so now you get to do the damage. Plus, this allows us to move up the rest of our army, the Streltsy just slowly walking up. While their Lord does all the work. He is the only melee unit in the entire army. I like how the Streltsy are just walking by, essentially. Nothing to see here. And, oh, it looks like they're actually going to run from Uragni, and then we're going to start shooting them in the back as punishment for their cowardice. And there we go, our heroes have also gotten here, and now they're all going to die. As they run, obviously the units are shattered. Not much left in the enemy army. We've now captured this location, and ooh, the Fimir are trying to run up, but this is a bad idea because they're running into Streltsy, armored Kossars, and 4 units of heavy war sleds. And it looks like they want to go after the heavy war sleds rather than the Kossars, and actually they're going to turn around and realize that that was a terrible, terrible idea. First children of chaos you may be, but you weren't so smart about staying alive, and that's probably why you haven't dominated the world. Alrighty, back to Uragni here, and it's time to fight the enemy lord, who is going to charge in. Well done, enemy lord. Good job not being a coward about this. I spoke too soon. He was waiting for his Werekin. Alrighty, looks like the Patriarch got the first blow. Uragni's moving up as well. Alright, Werekin is fighting our Frost Mage. Alright, how's that enemy lord looking? Oh, he's already taken half HP. It looks like Uragni's started to get a few kits in there. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about having that chariot mount. You're such a big target. And now you're at 30% HP and you are shattered, and I do believe the rest of the army is done for, and they're going to run away with their lord. There's one unit of Plague Bearers here who were never able to join the fray, probably because they're far too slow, and even if they tried to attack us, they would have just gotten gunned down. And there we go. Not too bad at all. It says close victory, but once again, I do imagine that is by virtue of ammunition loss, as in terms of damage, I don't imagine we've taken all that much, though I suppose we did take those frost breaths to those armored Kossars, but other than that, Alrighty, there we go, not too bad at all. Yarogni dishing out 17,000 damage somehow. I have no idea how he managed that one, but it was pretty damn good. I mean, considering the fact that we were casting spells with our mage, she only got 20k, but she laid down a blizzard, several hailstorms, and several other spells as well. So, damn nice job, Yarogni. I guess dueling that mammoth certainly paid off. In addition to that, it looks like our war sleds did pretty damn well, especially the two that managed to use all their ammunition. As always, the Hailstorm batteries clean house, but unfortunately the little Groms, as usual again, are not very good in these maps and these ones where it's difficult to shoot and reach the enemy because of the way that these minor settlements are set up. But hey, all good. Well done, everybody. I think most of the damage that we've taken was that one unit of armored cossers that got breathed on by the frostworms, but otherwise, pretty damn solid. Let's occupy the place. Alright, got ourselves a veteran warrior and nothing else, unfortunately. And, oh, interesting. It knocked down all the buildings. Whoa, 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 this has iron? Doesn't that mean upkeep -3 all armies? Amazing. I assume these stack, but yeah, that's very nice. Very, very nice. Wow, the corruption here is ridiculous. Probably gonna take some effort to put it down. We'll also obviously get the market square. Well, we have no choice but to get the iron. The question is, do we want the Night Patrol House? The thing is, if we will be fighting the Legion of Chaos, they're probably going to be spreading plagues to us. So that would help. But that would mean forgoing possibly the church or the hallowed wood. We need to fight the corruption, and oh wow, plus 37 Zenitian corruption. You know what, until we destroy the enemy territories, there probably wouldn't help that much. I think we'll just build the Night Patrol House for now then, if it's not going to make much of a difference. We have the market being built. We probably need the bonus control. The growth is never going to recover while it's corrupted. So, you know what, I think we'd probably just benefit from building the church. Otherwise, I'd build a hallowed wood or something like that, but, Oh, although I do like the casualty replenishment rate increase that this provides, and we will be fighting here for a while. But it doesn't provide any bonus control, does it? Yeah, you know what, just build a church for now. I might delete this and replace it with a farm and a hallowed wood later on. Don't collect the income. Rebellion here is probably inevitable, but the garrisons here do build up pretty well. If we take a look at the Frozen Landing once again, the garrison has 4 Ice Guard in it, 3 Griffin Legion, a couple Zarguard, a couple Streltsa. It's damn fine. It's a damn fine garrison. A single stack won't defeat it, unless it's like Scarbrand plus 8 Bloodthirsters or something, something silly. And oh, well, I didn't notice you. But you're probably going to attack us. Oh wow, he might actually be able to reach us in one turn. Huh, preventing us from healing. Well, that's interesting. And well, it'll have to be Boris versus the world in that situation. Yeah, see, I had a feeling that guy was there. It'd be very dangerous for us to fight to that. I'm actually kind of tempted to move out of Karakazorn.
Have no power over.
No, wait, this is corrupt. It's actually not that corrupted. I'm just thinking, what if we leave here? Would that actually help us? Or we move this way so that if he attacks, then we fight him in the field rather than in the settlement. Do we want to fight in the settlement? That's the main question. He has a lot of flyers, but being in a settlement will mean not getting a lot of use out of our little Groms. And I think that that's going to be pretty critical to this fight with our army as damaged as it is. So I know we're going to do this. We're going to head out here, and we're going to hope that he attacks Boris outside the settlement rather than the settlement itself. Okie dokie. I had a feeling that guy was there. Now, what do we have going on here? You have not built up anything as yet. You are going for Aelhart, which is what you should be doing. You're going to try to reach Rosh or Roshi or whatever. Roshi? I don't know. I'm just going to go with Roche. Let's move you into our own territory so we can keep healing and then head for that next turn. Delbers, we are going to need walls up here. Though there's potential for deleting those same walls later on at some point, because once everything here is captured, it's going to be really difficult to move down for the enemy. Alrighty, and I really need Altdorf to close that thing before it attacks Delbers or something. Belovinko. Hit Marienburg with that steel tech. Gotta get to that Marienburg ASAP. Cause a sphere against the Ogre Kingdoms by stealing their tech. Man, it would be nice to get all of the, of these islands. I mean, there's quite a lot. You know what? Once the Blood and the Defender finishes up here, perhaps we'll send her out to sea for a little bit to grab a few of those things before we have her attack the Icetooth Mountains up here. Sounds like a good idea to me. Alright, let's do a little bit of admin. Eastern Oblast, you need that farm upgraded. You, however, are done. Yes? Yes, it looks like you are. Good. Yeah, okay, we won't need to do anything with you again unless we want to delete this church at Igorov later. Do we need it here? If the corruption is gone... Oh, this little army is running away. Oh, don't tell me. We're not going to be able to catch you like this, are we? You know what? Go into ambush right here, or as far as you can go with 25% chance, right? Into the 70%. Or not 25% chance, 25% remaining, and go here. Hopefully he just sieges for Jakova or something. Because he's gone in 2 turns. Ambush. Let's hope that that works out. I really don't want to have Tsarina Katrin come back here and deal with this for him. Oh. Positive public order growth now. Very nice. Alrighty, Tsarina Katrin, you're moving through Bosenfels, and I guess this way to capture Troll Country, or possibly this way to grab Nordland, if, well, if it's on the way. Move out. Alright, anything else need to be built? It does not look like it. Unless we want to delete this church. It will reduce the amount of these guys that we have. Oh, speaking of these guys, you know what? 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna delete these. Trying to find one for the new infantry army, because obviously the infantry army is going to need 2 heals. Got way too many infantry for it not to rely on that. Then you. Maybe you'll be able to catch this guy next turn. We'll see. Alrighty, well, with the buildings done, let's see if there's anything else interesting that we could take care of. Wait, I was still thinking about that church. Wait. Ah, we can collect income here now, yes. The public growth is minimal. You know what, let's not risk it for 1 turn. We'll do it next turn. Just in case something happens to it. Igorov. If they come down here with agents and stuff, this would be an issue. We could build another farm here, which would get us another 200 money. Still tempted to just go for the farm anyway. You know what, screw it. Screw it, it'll be fine, I'm sure. I'm really not that sure. Alright, Sapuxi and Koke, you guys are building up just fine. Next up, which armies have not moved and which heroes have not? Assassins. You got so much work to do. Go after Onneirath Trolltooth here, please. Like so, very nice success. Shadow Legion destroyed. That was the last assassin on the field. And, oh, you know what? We might actually sally out and destroy Rival Warplicker. And it doesn't look like there's anybody else nearby. I wonder, can the plague be transferred to the army if it's a garrison army and not part of the actual settlement? Huh. I don't know. You, Assassin, you can go for Foul Pus, you can go after these guys here. Well, while Foul Pus is near. We're actually probably gonna have to make like a, like we have this northern border bastion that we're making here, but we're also gonna have to make essentially a wall of assassins to keep 69 nice to keep killing the agents that are gonna keep coming down and annoying us, which will also mean we're probably gonna need more assassins. I'm gonna be a little bit of a hassle because I don't like having a lot of agents on the field at once, but you know, what can you do? Evelina Shevchenko, you have almost arrived to where you need to go, which is at the Mines of Gorgoth. Belen of the crit failure, you have a point assignable. Luther Myers, Svetlana Oritsto, you just keep staying here. Alrighty, and it looks like Mr. Bloodfeaster has landed and is probably gonna try to do something. You know what? Here's what we can do. Stay near Sioktraken because it's weak. But go into ambush here, just in case he thinks he can siege it. I doubt it'll work, but you know, we could always try. 20% here, eh?
Follow the path.
Wait, no. If he bypasses us, he could attack it. Actually, don't know whether he can reach it or not. You know what? Maybe he can't. Let's ambush. I hope this works. Watch him somehow get around it and take Siokdraken, I would be very annoyed. Alrighty, and I believe that's it in terms of all the moves that we gotta make this time, so we're gonna go next turn. Why is Northern Oblast? Control reduction, some kind of characters, raiding perhaps? Military presence, I guess that's you. Okay. Oh, alright, you know what? Let's do this. Let's sally out. Valiant defeat, really? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, I get that he has a caster, but there's nobody... Wait, decline the attack for a second. There's nobody nearby. Unless there's like an ambushing army like right there that's gonna help out. Serena Katrin's still a few turns away as yet. But I also don't want to give her the plague because otherwise, well, she won't be able to do anything for several turns. You know what? I don't believe you, Valiant. If we're gonna fight this, we can always retreat if we fail. Just fight this regular style because I don't think it'll be that difficult of a battle. We should be able to do a lot of damage via our range. We just got to make sure we make good use of the terrain here, or else we'll get surrounded by all of these cav. Let's say if we make use of this rock here, maybe set up one unit to guard this flank. Probably the way to do it. We could also probably lead around several of their cav units with our garbage cav. Okay, it's a house, not a rock. Whatever, close enough. So here's what we want to do. You here. You here. Like so. We'll have one of the great weapons essentially sit and guard this. We use two? Yeah, we can use two for this. I think. Like this. Oh, we don't actually need to really fire through our line. You know what? Just keep it to one. Who knows if enemies will actually go there or not. And like this, and like that. That's what I want. You're going to be up here as well. And all of you are going to hold the line like so. Ice Guard obviously out front. You know what? No, keep the flank here because you're probably going to get charged. Then we will set up our archers. Got to keep them reasonably far away from each other. Oh, and in fact... you know what? Draw out the size of these units and keep them further away from each other. Gotta remember that the enemy does have a caster. And a lot of AoE damage, potentially. Alright, like this. And then at least a couple with spears right there as well. To help out the Ice Guard. As I'd still prefer to lose Kossars to Ice Guard. For obvious reasons. You, Boyar, can stay back here where you hopefully don't die. You can fight among the Zargard. And what else do we have here? At least a couple more ranged units, okay. Let's put you here. Put you here. Put you here. And the main thing is that we gotta make sure that we can draw them out. Fortunately, they have very little range, so I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. You guys go here. You stay back. Now, they're gonna stay where they are, because they're attacking, right? No, they're gonna move. Oh, swell. Wait, oh, they might just be repositioning. If they're repositioning, that's fine, okay. So this is where we take our longer range Ice Guard. Oh, they're gonna summon their stupid Furies, aren't they? Charge this immediately. Should also make all of our infantry in guard mode. Oh, you shouldn't shoot those, you're gonna hurt our own units. And also, why are you running... Did I do this? Oh wow, the Winged Lancers are getting hurt. A little bit. Okay, you know what? There's another way we can possibly force them to come to us. Summon the Elemental Bear here and force it to breathe on the Skull Crushers, I think. Oh, wait, what's over here? Skull Crushers and Chaos Knights of Let's do this. You guys are gonna go, you're gonna go right here at a distance. I'm gonna breathe on those, and then hopefully the entire army will get pissed. Alright, and breathe on the Skull Crushers. Yes, move forward. I was hoping to breathe a little bit differently, but it's okay. A little bit of damage. Mostly just so we don't have to march our frickin' Ice Guard forward and deal with this. I'd really rather prefer that they just come to us. You guys stay here, although maybe a couple of you out here to possibly annoy the enemy. I don't imagine the Chaos Knight's gonna take too much damage, but alright, here we go. Boar Beast, you're gonna move forward. Rest of the army... Yes, okay, it looks like that's pissed them off. Beautiful. You guys keep away. You're just here to harass and annoy them. Maybe attack the Gore Beasts. We just need you to engage them a little bit. Ooh, are you guys gonna turn away? Yeah, maybe take some damage this way. And you, keep going this way. Get their cav away. And move away from that. Oh wow, that hurts. It really hurts. Alright, surround those gore beasts. You're not gonna do a lot of damage with that armor. And back away, back away. The purpose of this was just to annoy the enemy. You can keep backing away as well. And, okay, they've summoned again, which means we got another set of these guys in. Ah, but they're taking, you know what, don't charge. They're taking a lot of range damage, so I think we're fine. You are about to break. You're getting attacked by Chaos Furies? Ooh, wait, turn around and kill those Furies. How's that rest of the army, though? Yeah, it looks like they're at least starting to move towards us. Wait, you, before I forget, move here to guard this territory. And Furies. Yeah, you know what, keep killing them. I'd honestly rather lose you guys as long as the Furies die. And it looks like they're melting. Shaken, damage sustained. Oh, no, they didn't quite melt. Okay, fine. Turn around, kill them. You, keep running. Is their lord going to chase us around? Good. Come on, Furies. Time to get banished. And Ice Guard, you want to maybe turn slightly, you three, like so. Winged Lancers, get ready to charge those Gore Beasts. You get ready to annoy said Gore Beasts. 8 Furies left alive, still fighting. Props to them, though. Alright, looks like you guys can return to... Damn. Fire on that. Reposition yourselves. Actually, no, fire on those Minotaurs. Okay, back off. There we go. And who are you going to charge through? Well, you guys can hit them in the back now. Fire on those Skull Crushers. Who did you... Oh, you did actually manage to lead their lord away. Perfection. Alright. Keep it up. I don't care about you. Keep killing those Minotaurs. 5 Furies up to life, still fighting. Oh, damn. Here come more Furies. Always Furies with you. And there we go. We're going to drop down on the Ice Guard. At least they can fight fairly well. I think the Minotaurs are going to break, and then we can chase them down with our remaining cav, such as it is. Actually, fire on those Skull Crushers instead now. Alright, how are we doing otherwise? Tzar Guard looking okay. You're still leading the enemy lord around. And you, maybe help out with the Patriarch, I guess. Alright, Bloodletters are nearly done for. You should not have engaged the better units. In fact, you probably want to back off. Oh, damn. Gore Beasts are in. What I wanted to avoid. Alright, you guys get ready to hit those Skull Crushers in the back. You guys get ready to continue attacking said Skull Crushers. And you attack those Chaos Warriors. Nice. A big blob of enemies here. The Tzar Guard won't hold for long. Everybody's firing. How are we doing out here? Alright, good. You still leading the enemy lord away? Yeah, just keep doing that. Just keep doing that. It's a good use of you. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Maybe that'll kill a few of its own units. Alright, the Gore Beasts are in a pretty bad way. Well done to the Ice Guard and co. Ice Guard, speaking of, reposition yourselves. You need to kill those Skull Crushers. We will sacrifice our Kosovo Dervishes, because, I know, the Kosovo Dervishes. You're out of ammo. Charge. You, fire on those Gore Beasts, and then get ready to support the rest of the team. The enemy army should break soon, I think. You guys, target the iridescent whore. We don't want it coming back next round. Alright, charge into the back of this. Charge. Nice. Alright, Kosovite Dervishes are out, but so is most of the enemy army, and I think we're good. Or we should be shortly. Actually, I probably could have tried to keep a few of the Kosovite Dervishes around just to chase enemies. But I tend to view them pretty sacrificially, so, you know. That is the nature of the game for them. And surprised the Skull Crushers are still on the field. And oh, our lord is dead. Wait. That wasn't a boy. Wait. Huh. I hope that wasn't like an Ataman, was it? I think it was a Boyar, but was it an Ataman that was defending the territory? Oh man, I'm gonna be upset if that was the case. Definitely be my bad. Otherwise, just a simple matter of chasing off as many enemies as we can. Looks like the enemy lord is melting, and Chaos Warriors are left alive. Lord is done for. Speed it up to max. Should be done shortly. 1 Skull Crusher left alive. I don't think that's enough to maintain the unit. Can you guys catch Chaos Knights of Tzeentch? I don't know. I never even thought about that being a Boyar, or an Ataman rather, so... Well, let's see. Oh, looks like the night is done. We're good. What's your name? Well, I remember it just says Boyar. It says Boyar, not Ataman, but could it possibly register an Ataman as a Boyar? I don't remember whether the Ataman automatically fight or whether you actually have to summon them to do so. Because Ataman basically have the same, like, skill tree as Boyars, don't they? Darius Ulrikov, I don't remember that name. 2,900 money? Yes. Alright, so. 8 out of 9, we did have an Ataman there. Oh, my bad, I did not realize that. I hope it wasn't a good one. 2,300, eh? It wasn't one of our most expensive areas. Oh, but it probably did have money, and we'd... Oh, my lord, I'm dumb. Why did I not think of that? I just thought he was part of the garrison. Oh well, oh well. So in that light, what we'll have to do is replace you or possibly another location. Nearly 2,300. This is also 2,300. No, I think we're safe, although... I mean, not putting one in there. We could also do... You will actually be generating more money than that other territory will shortly. Yeah, because we're going to replace these with farms. Yeah, so you're going to be a more money-making province, so we'll put an Ataman here. Don't need any one of these. Okay, so what we could do is, let's say, get the growth one. Wait. We need the growth one? No, we don't. You're maxed out. Therefore... I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Take Pator Slakta, put him in here. And then we'll delete him next turn, and then we'll replace him with Pator Krasny for the extra money. I don't think you can do this in a single turn, can you? Yeah, you can't delete him. Alrighty, well, unfortunately, this is where I'm gonna call it. Random loss of a random Ataman that... It really should say Ataman instead of Boyar there, but oh well. For this province, I hope he didn't have a lot of crazy buffs on him, because it would otherwise be a waste. But I guess, while it is what it is, these things happen. Next time, we are going to hopefully grab Marienburg with Beledna the Defender, ideally. Shouldn't be too much trouble, and if we don't encounter any more stacks, then we'll be just fine. We do have to remember that Scrag is rebuilding his own stack here, but Salzenmund, I think, can hold for at least a turn or so for Beledna to return here, and it should be able to be pretty quick. Otherwise, there may be more battles, but I don't know as yet. Might get a very difficult fight with Boris and against the Baleful Prince, so that's potentially exciting. Stay tuned. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.